my father started this way back in 1949. And then at that time he had two of my elder brothers assisting him at various times. And then after I graduated, I was working for a short while. And then they called me back to assist in the coffee business. And at that time I was evaluating whether I should work or whether I should come back to the business. Then so slowly evaluating this option, I found that we had a very strong brand and with very large, wide acceptance in the city of Bangalore. First and second store was started by my father. The third store was started in Kempegowda Road in Bangalore by my two brothers. Then around that time, after starting that store, my father passed away. Then the fourth store, I was there. They put me in that Malleshwaram store, and then I was there all the time. The stores, actually people came back every day, We used to roast the coffee there only, we used to grind it there, pack it there and give it across the counter. So that was the memory, people went on taking it like that. I think today we are having more than 55 stores across southern India, and we are not yet moved to much in North India, so we are slowly growing. We by next March, April, we want to have about 100 stores totally. That means almost double of what we are having today.
Early days when I joined Cothas, that was the time when I could actually see the cafe culture building up in our country. I mean, a country which is just grown by drinking tea, today they were actually talking about coffee. The length and breadth of the country were talking about coffee. So I think, my journey was simplified a little by these already inherent, changes happening in the country. And when that was going on, when I worked in the company in America, you see a lot of coffee shops, you see the way culture building around a coffee shop. So that was the first beginning change I wanted to do. And it so happens that the history of my family business also started with a small coffee shop in a part of Bangalore. And I said, all right, when we started there, I think there is something that we need to grow around it. So the biggest thing I wanted to do was have these small grab and go stores across the length and breadth of the country. So when I came back, my first thing was, whatever is there in the company, let's make the store the brand speaking entity so that people can actually see what the brand is doing. So that was my initial thing that I wanted to do. It took a while, but I think we started getting around it.
My name is Sheshgiri. Actually, I was joined to Cothas during the year 2001. So now 23 plus years, a very good journey I'm doing with the Cothas. I was joined as an accounts assistant during that time. We were only 4 there. Now around 650 employees are there across India. So that's great. When I was joined, Mr. Nitin sir was doing his engineering. Then he completed his engineering. He joined for 1 year for company. Then again he went for abroad to do his masters. Then he took over the charge. After he found a lot of difference in the company, that what all the R&D he has made to grow this company to this extent. As I said, only we were 4, now 650. That difference itself we can make out that how we have grown from 2001 to till date.
though I joined later in the business and people had to actually look at me as the boss, because there are a couple of my employees who've been with me for more than 2 decades. They were playing with me when I used to come to office, and now they have to work with me when I'm sitting on the table over here. I feel their trust in the company and in the management goes a very far way. They've put in a lot of effort, and I think they trusted us in our entire journey, and I feel they've been a great asset for us.
இருக்கும்போது ரொம்ப ஹாப்பி. ஏன்னா முன்னாடி இருந்ததுக்கும் இப்போ இருந்ததுக்கும் ரொம்ப டிஃப்ரெண்டாக இருக்குது. கம்பெನಿ நல்ல க்ரோத்தில் போயிட்டுருக்கு.
ಈಗ ನಾನು ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಮುಗ್ದಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಜಾಬ್ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದೆ. ನಾನು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಫ್ರೆಷರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು, ನನಗೇನೋ ವರ್ಕ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಕಂಪ್ನಿ ನನಗೆ ಕಲಿಸ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಈಗ ಇನ್ನೂ ಕಲಿಯೋದಿದೆ, ಕಲಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.